Alright guys, so we're back at it again. Now is the fun part. So what we're going to be doing is really getting ready to pull the motor, so disconnecting all the electrical. I've actually already have most of the sides disconnected already, but basically we're going to be disconnecting all the harness off the motor, dropping probably the coolant out because I might just take the rad off. I'm not sure, I've never pulled a motor out of this type of BMW before because I've never really worked on a BMW until now. But so we're gonna do that. We're gonna take the air box off so I can get some of the harness here. Basically just unplug all of this here. I almost have it free. I have the battery terminal off, so that's now free. This going across, I was plugged in there, is free. And the harness that came all down here is all out. It just plugged into this guy and some stuff in there. And then it had the speed sensor in there plugged in. I already have that unplugged. So basically we're just going to kind of get everything disconnected and ready to go. Mainly because what I want to do is I've got a while before I build the LS and I get the rest of the parts for it and stuff, but we will be doing that soon. But for now what I want to do is I want to focus on getting the chassis ready for it. So I know the BMWs are notorious for their subframe problems and blah blah blah. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm actually going to be taking the motor out now and dropping the whole front subframe, cleaning it up. I'm going to just make sure everything's clean, all the bushings and stuff up here are good. If not, I'm going to replace them. And then when I do that and I've done that, I'm also going to do the back side of it. And then in the engine bay, there's actually some cutting and cleaning up I want to do personally. I may just give it a fresh coat of paint for now until later on, until the car's ready, so I'm ready to do the body work basically, and then I'll worry about painting the engine bay and properly and the rest of the car. But for now, like this whole like shroud here, I'm just gonna cut it out, make it look kind of nicer. I don't know what was actually there before because I'm not a mechanic, and B, this is my first BMW I've ever really worked on, so I don't know what the fuck goes there, but something goes there. And then basically I know in here near the brake module, I know people do some cutting down there. I'm gonna actually go on some forum pages and do some research on what exactly I have to cut to make it easier to fit the LS in. So really it's just gonna be kind of doing that stuff, so just kind of watch this video and I'm gonna kind of skip through a bunch of stuff. have e-torques here at our shop, so that's gonna stay in for a while. But you see this is pretty much free. Just gotta slip this out of here, which we'll figure that out after. Then underneath we got everything pretty much disconnected. The clutch here, clutch cable is disconnected. It's just in there because I don't want to hang on the floor. All the sensors are out. The 2 sensors are cut. Everything else under here is pretty much disconnected. There's always that last thing that you forget that we'll end up just ripping out of the car anyway. So probably the next couple of days we'll get the engine out and then start cleaning it up. Alright, so it's like 3 weeks later. We're finally ready to pull it out. So we're just getting the engine mounts unbolted and then hook the chain up to it, and hopefully we got everything. Because we're about to find out. So just gonna take this mount out, that mount bolt there, and we already have it out over here. So hopefully it'll go quick and easy. is out. Finally, we ended up having to drop the whole subframe out to be able to get the engine out because I guess the clearance, or we just couldn't figure it out. So now I'm gonna spend the next little bit just taking all this stuff off, cleaning it up. I'm gonna probably get some of the foil wrap put on here and all through the well. And then hopefully get mounts for the engine, start putting the engine together and get it in soon. So, you know, like and subscribe, and hopefully we're gonna be getting the engine in soon.